ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದಿನ ಸಾಧಕರಾದ ಪುಟ್ಟು ಕುಲಕರ್ಣಿಯವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಕಿರುಪರಿಚಯ. ಪುಟ್ಟು ಕುಲಕರ್ಣಿ, ಎಡಿಟರ್, ಅಖಿಲ ಭಾರತ ಮಂತ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗಝೀನ್, ಶ್ರೀ ಆರೋಬಿಂದೋ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಪುಡುಚೇರಿ. ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್: ಆದಿಕವಿ ವಾಲ್ಮೀಕಿ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ, ಮಹೋಪಾಧ್ಯಾಯ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ, ರೈಟರ್ಸ್ ಗ್ಲೋಬ್ ಮುಂಬೈ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೋಯೆಟ್ 2014. He has many publications in Kannada, Sanskrit and English. To name a few: Kannada, Rashtriya Shikshana Niti, translation in Kannada, Antarala, Bhavayana, Taraka Surya, based on Sri Aurobindo's Yoga. Translation from Sanskrit to Kannada, Saundarya Lahari, Shivananda Lahari, Bhavani Bharati of Sri Aurobindo. Translation from English to Kannada, Sri Aurobindo's Savitri, Veda Rahasya, Bhavishya Kavya, worked as editor for many newspapers. We welcome you, sir.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु चित्रूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. My paper title is Evolutionary Dimensions of Commentary During 200 Years. That means 18th century and 19th century onwards only. It is coincidence or niyati, I have no idea, particular idea. But this is the birth date of Ferdinand Max Muller, December 3, 1823. Today, December 16, 2023, 200 years already completed. This is the Adhara Vakya to me for the next my steps. Then I will start with the Veda. Actually, Veda is pure gold. So many definitions I already known. Veda is pure gold with 99.999% purity is there. But you see the misery. The perfect purity itself is not supporting us to frame the ornaments. It should be converted into alloys by mixing the silver or copper to the extent. Then only it is possible to frame the ornaments. Whatever the particular metal inserted in the, depending upon the quantity and quality, the valuation of the ornament will be decided. So my first sentence is, commentaries are ornaments. So the Vividhata is there, Vaividhyata is there, Advaita is there, Dvaita is there, Vishtadvaita is there. So many differentiation. That means that I will call the Vividhyata is there. So commentary connecting to the modern, how we have to interpret? By traditional system is there. But if the newcomer is there, how he has to know, how he has to pulse with a particular level of the knowledge. Commentary, I classified this one in the two categories, transmutation and translation. Translation is bhashantara, transmutation is anuspanda. Whatever the particular the language of the Sanskrit language and other Bharatiya language, Indian Bharatakanda, all languages of Bharatakanda. So whatever the words coined, framed in Sanskrit, it is so communicative in other language also. So it is very easy to communicate with what Veda tells, what Upanishad tells in a local language. But translation means when it is translated to the linguistic pattern of other culture. The language is an identity of the culture. Language is an identity of depending upon the geographical condition also. So with all this one, language pattern will be designed. So I will start from my one Adhara Vakya from Upanishad Vani. Nihara Dhumarka Anila Nalanam Khadyota Vidyutta Spatikasya Shinam Etani Rupani Purasarani Brahmanya Abhivakti Karani Yoge. This is, it is known to everybody. This is Adhara Vakya. So my subject is limited to the 200. Starting from the Upanishad. Upanishad is the first commentary of Veda with the essence of Jnanakanda. Then while presenting the papers in such an event, we must put a Lakshmana Rekha in front of us, 3 lines. What are these 3 lines? First, stand up, people will look you, start to speak, they may listen. If you conclude as early as possible, you will be appreciated. Lakshmana Rekha is digitalized. It is converted into digitalization. So with this particular Lakshmana Rekha, I wish to exchange my views about the particular 200 years. At a general view, general condition, at a general view, About to 17th century, at the 18th century and 19th, till the 19th century, our consideration is there is a vacuum about Vedic studies. There is a vacuum. No, there was no vacuum. It was veiled. It was imposed. It was veiled. But you see, within the veil, it was meditating. It was concentrating the power to leap from the highest point only. So it was meditating. Instead of labeling, it is imposed. Or yes, we agree. That means our roots are cut. Our roots are cut, converted into bonsai, kept in the showcase, labeled, this is our culture, you must follow this one. This is going on since last 200 and 300 years. But even though this type of apocalypse, pralaya is not the end. It seeds the new dawn also. So even with all these pralaya swarupi tornadoes during the 18th century and 19th century, then again a new dawn was started. Connecting to that one, so many commentaries already appeared, so many linguistic interpretation are appeared. So commentaries are there. So instead of retelling the name, just like a census report, retelling the name, so I wish to touch the particular point, how the particular evolution dimensions have created. Suppose during 17th century, the 18th century, 1850 is the first Panini Vyakarana Nigantu is translated into English by Max Muller. First publication is 1850. Within 1950, yes, it is introduced by Max Muller in English. They opened the door to the European also. So Veda is not our copyright. There is no any patent of Bharatavasi because it is universal. It is applicable to everywhere. Till the entrance of Max Muller, it was not known to them. When today also you see, yes, today also we have been discussing about our own Samskrita, mother tongue, our own language, our own identity. Even this event, I am also talking about the Veda, our own in English. That is the new dimension created. How it is created, we have to discuss, we have to search. So, fortunate, just like a Ganga Prava in Sanskrita. Yes, some indications are there, hopes are there. But if the Sanskrita was the communicative language, connecting to the knowledge, but it is replaced by English. The deviation of this one exactly identified by Sri Aurobindo. Why this particular English now? It was in Sanskrita. Veda preserved in Devanagari script in a Sanskrita linguistic pattern. We don't know what was the original language of Veda. Till we have to search. Challenge is there. Till we have to search. Because Ekachava Dhatava is one formula is there in Panini. One letter itself is a dhatu. One letter itself is a kriya. One letter itself is a prakriti. Veda connected to that language only. You see, A is first letter to us. Alif is first letter to Central Asia. Alpha is first letter. A is to Greek and Latin. And with a slight differentiation in the pronunciation depending upon the geographical condition, A is first letter to European language. So some indications are there. One common language was there. It is deviated due to the so many regions. Then another one is one letter itself is so one common language and Veda to everybody, human being of all over the world, throughout the globe. Then Father Muller proved it one. Before Max Muller, they were telling that nothing is there in your thoughts. But after introduction of Max Muller, they started there may be something. But Sri Sudhakar explained that the Jones, after introduction of Kalidasa to English, something is there. But after after Arvinda Ghosh, Sri Arvinda Ghosh, yes, now they agreed, everything is here. Everything is here. This is the dimension, new dimension, connecting to the Veda, connecting to the commentary. We have started from Shankaracharya, connecting to that. Then especially Sri Aurobindo connected to the Dhyana Kanda. Then self-realization. We are so familiar, we are so eager to jita-gisting the words. You know the jita-gisting the words, glorify the glorified words. Departmentalization, compartmentalization, nationalization. But we are not ready to know realization. Aspiration of Veda. Self-realization, soul of Upanishad. Yes, he started that one. He said, yes, that is the change is constant. There is no constant anything, but change is constant. So due to this language, you see Hebrew language was there in prominence that time, Sanskrit was there, Arabic was there. Now this is the period English. So there is a big material is there, but due to the time, due to the Lakshmana Rekha, I will only trying to touch the points only. So here, come to the point, I will come from Upanishad to say 18th and 19th century only. Nihara Dhumar, if it is translated into English, galaxy, nebula, clouds, arcs, then suns, sparks, then crystal star, magnetar, and including black holes. These are the events when we are ascending, when we are voyaging to know Brahman. This is the Upanishad Vani. Maybe consider it a hypothesis, but it is not the illusion. Hypothesis is based on several real fact only. Hypothesis. Then after long and long, thousand after thousand and thousand years, Sri Aurobindo started the voyage, clearly mentioned in Savitri, book number 6, canto number 1, stars are milestone, nebula is resto. So see what is told in Upanishad Vani, he started the journey, ascending journey, voyage, ascending voyage. Then he experienced it and expressed it. That stars are milestone. We know first star name is Andromeda, 5 light years far away from us. Second one, 112 light years away from us. Stars are milestones, nebulae resto. You see the again changes modification dimension. It is proved by James Webb Space Telescope. What is seen during the Upanishad and what it is indicated, what it is experienced by Sri Aurobindo. Now we are seeing this one. Millions together light years far away from us. Cluster of stars, galaxy of galaxies. Yes, they are all is there. So I will start from that I will consider this is the Adhara Vakya for several points of today's speech. So in such a way, after 18th century, when it is introduced to the English, then English word also, European word also agreed about the hidden, there is no secrecy. Because if you open our eyes to the vastness of sky, there is no abstract, there is no secrecy. We have to open our eyes, not external eyes. We have to open our inner eyes. Then nothing is abstract. Everything is possible to understand it, pulse it, and to realize what is the purpose of creation of our body with soul. That is the main question. What is the purpose of creation of human being? All animals are there. But we are thinking, we are searching, we are analyzing, we are trying to ascend in this one. After launching of rocket by Goddard during 1940 onwards, yes, we know how to overcome from the gravitation of the earth. We know how to overcome from the gravitation of solar system also. Then only it is possible to land it on the moon and land it on Mars and land it on the asteroid also. And we have collected the soil from that particular asteroid also. So these are the dimension which was seen, which was the life, which was the thoughts, which was the lifestyle during one period. Then connecting to this one, Sri Aurobindo explained that one. Then the same point is discussed by Noam Chomsky, connecting to the language and linguistic pattern. One common language was there. One common language of human being was there. Veda is connecting to this one only. Veda is connecting to that particular linguistic pattern only, then only it is possible to, for the next challenge is, what was the position of the linguistic pattern of one common language? So we are discussing about Veda and etc. in several other languages, according to us, according to our view. But language everywhere, anywhere, language is the identity of the geographical condition only. Then only it is possible to understand the difference between the Central Asia will talk through the stomach and the throat. We will talk in Vaikari level only. You see, today in first paper we discussed about the para, pashanti, madhyama, Vaikari. So again below para, 3 steps are there. Shunya, Sukshma, Samit, told by Sureshwaracharya, first disciple of Shankaracharya. The seven lokas are there. Shunya, Sukshma, Samit, para, pashanti, madhyama. Para language, who will talk? Yes, para is the language of land, stone, hills. Is it not the hypothesis? It is not the imagination. Because metal detector is proving this one. While metal detector is proving this one. So, para is the language of land. Pashanti is the language of tree, leaf, flower. Yes, flowers are talking. It is experience. Flowers are talking. It is in Pashanti level. Then all birds, animals are throat only. There is no use of lips. The Pashanti Madhyama level is the language of animals and birds. We, even though we are considering ourselves, everything is known to us human being, but we have to use the all, Oshtya, Dantavya, Kalavya, Murdhanya and Kantya. Then only it is possible to express our idea in Vaikari level, we call it as Vaikari only. So, after introduction of this particular linguistic pattern, and also the origin of the Veda and Upanishad, then started from the Vishwamitra, that with the Vishwamitra, the ascending procession is descending process is already completed through Dashavatara. Avatarana Prakriya is already completed. After Avatarana, ascending should be started. You see, sky is Purusha, cloud is Purusha, Samudra is Purusha, water is Purusha, Vayu is Purusha, Agni is Purusha. After mixing, rain is Purusha. But when touches the earth, it will become Gangamma. Three Swarupa will appear there. It will appear as a Gangamma. We have got as a Gangamma. Then question will arise here, whether the ascending is in Stri Swarupa, Prakriti Swarupa. Yes, Savitri tells the same one. Yes, Purusha Swarupa is already completed. Though while ascending through the, yes, we are all observing 50% is reserved. In everywhere, Prakriti is in front of us. So this is proving this one. So these are the dimensions. These are the new dimension, evolutionary dimension. There is I am not calling this whether this is the imposed, this is the cut, the roots are cut. I am not considering this one. Why we have to blame? Everything is happened, but we must certainly alter our attitudes about it. So paths are there, paths prepared by so many, constructed by, carved by so many persons, so many personalities. So we have to go ahead to know, to pulse with a truth, cosmic truth. And another one point connecting to this one, electricity, that Nihara Vidyut Shashinam word is there. Connecting this one in English, Sri Aurobindo writes in the same book number 6, Canto 2, cosmic ocean of electricity. You see the word, cosmic ocean of electricity. We will consider electricity the particles only. There is no any form it fixed till today. But he mentioned that cosmic ocean of electricity in liquid form. Within Manava is mentioned by him. So cosmic ocean of electricity during 1930 onwards only, or 1946, book number 6 means near about 1940. But recently on December 1st, Scientific America published the article, yes, electricity will flow like water in a particular metal in particular degree centigrade. It is proved, it published there. Strange is that 40 years research was going on based on this particular statement of Savitri. Whether it is told by particular inventor or not, that is the second thing. We are not worrying about the copyright. We are not worrying about the patent act. So it is universe. It was there. So whatever the Upanishad told and whatever the new invention, that the path, the veil is removed by Sri Aurobindo connecting to the Jnana Kanda. So Veda itself is the key to know Veda. His quotation is there. Veda itself is a key. There is no any secrecy. Veda is itself is a key to know Veda. So Veda, that the two parts are there. I will consider this one Avishkara Parampara and Anushtana Parampara. Avishkara Parampara means Mimamsa. Anushtana Parampara means Jijnasa. Logic will be there, everything will be there. Jijnasa. Translation is nearest to the Jijnasa. Depending upon the geographical, depending upon the linguistic pattern, of the philology, here instead of you considering the linguistic, it is better to use the philology. So philology is very nearest to the commentary. What is the commentary? What is the transmutation? Yes, I will use the transmutation. It is not a translation. Without knowing the internal meaning of transmutation and translation, it is not so proper to proclaim this is the mistranslation. We must know what is the translation, what is the transmutation. Sri Sudhakar expressed very beautifully connected to that point in Sanskrita. In Sanskrita, that is important. I am talking in English. We are communicating in English. If it is told in Sanskrita, no, I can't understand. Because it is my language, forgotten. Forgotten. So it is very easy to regain our own language. Because it is in our red cells. Sanskrit is red cell of our blood. So it is very easy to communicate with this one. So electricity is just like it will flow like a water in particular level. Please refer the Scientific America of December 1st. December 1st, it is proved after 40 years. So after studying, after analyzing, after pinpointing, after blaming, everything is going on. Everything is going on. So see, already happened, you know. But after knowing all this one, bhashas, several bhashas are there. Number of bhashas are available, number of commentaries are available, number of interpretations are available. What next? Again we have to continue the interpretation, again we have to continue the commentary in new format. Or we have to search a new path based on this one. So that electricity leads to the Vidyun Manava. When it flows on us, that Vidyun Manava is called as the Superman in Aurobindo, by Aurobindo. Superman. When the electricity flows there, we are then connecting to the language. I may be wrong, I may be right, whatever it may be. There was no Akasha Tattva, there was. Remember the particular was, I am using the Bhutakala. There was no Akasha Tattva to English language. Only 4 principles. They followed only 4 principles. I don't know whether it is the misfortune of English. Akasha Tattva is included in English perfectly by Sri Aurobindo, so it is very tough to them. It is in English, it is so tough to us. This is the situation of Sri Aurobindo now. Akasha Tattva is included in Savitri in his writings. Everything is, one word tells about the earth, second one automatically it will reach to the cosmic zenith. Not only cosmic zenith, you will reach the cosmic zenith. It is extremely new concept to English person. So they never touched Savitri or Aurobindo's contribution. They never indicate the name of Sri Aurobindo also. That is happening. That is happening. We know everybody. Each and one, we know this one. We, for ourselves, it is English. Everything is from childhood, even from the womb. We have been teaching English. But why Sri Aurobindo's English is very tough to us? So we are not ready to connect the essence, suck the essence from the grassroots or from the earth. We have become as a Trishanku. Our roots are cut. Our situation is just like a bonsai. So today, from such type of, it is called as the Sudharma, the word told by Sri Prabhakara. This type of sabha is called as the Sudharma. That means involving with soulfully and with the same frequency, we are pulsing to the subject matter. So it is called as the Sudharma only. In such a situation, if it is possible to search a new path or any idea connecting to how to go ahead from all this abundant Himalaya Sadrishya examples are there, Himalaya Sadrishya interpretations are there, commentaries are there. Instead of comparing this one, instead of classifying this one, based on this one, is it possible to start a new path connecting to the language, connecting to the new ideology? That means Savitri, while rituals, we know Pratakale Gayatri, Aparhanne Savitri, Sayam Sandhya Saraswati. So Pratakale Gayatri period is not vanished, it is completed its tenure. Now the period is Savitri period. So second stage is there. Ascending period is there. Savitri is Prakriti, Savitri is there. Then connecting to how it is interpreted in Vedic language structure. Ekachava Dhatava, Ka Brahma. Ka itself is Brahma in a primitive stage. Kakara Rupa Adishakti, second stage. Ka Savitru, Ka Savitri, Savitri Upanishad is there. You see the evolution. You see the not devolution, it is the evolution. Ka Brahma is there. Kakara Rupa Adishakti. In Lalita Sahasrama, we will get that one. Kakara Rupa Adi Savitri. Then in Upanishad, the essence of the knowledge only will be there in Upanishad. So, Ka Savitru Ka Savitri. A small Upanishad, there are only 17 shloka are there, 18 shloka are there. Ka Savitru Ka Savitri. It is detail in Savitri of Sri Aurobindo. Ka Savitru Ka Savitri. Only a few persons may know about the Savitri Upanishad. So, in such a way, we even come to the application also. It may be in imaginative or it may be in the particular hypothesis, but come to the application of the particular ideology or application of our intuitions, whatever the seeds. So, while putting the name to the child, first we will consider the nakshatra nama. What is the Rashi? Ma, mi, mi, mo for Simha, ta, ta, ti for Tula Rashi. How it is derived? Only one. Ma is for Masimha. Ta is for Tula Rashi. Only one letter is there. So one such type pattern must be there. It is missed, or it is cornered, or whether it is purposely hidden. Purposely hidden. Sri Aurobindo tells this is purposely hidden due to the niyati. That is important. Due to the niyati, it should be happened. It is happened. In early writings during 1902 and 3 maybe, he first poem that the hilltop temple is there. He clearly mentioned, honoring the Shankara and all other contributed to the Veda and Upanishad. He clearly mentioned in his poem that I started my voyage where Shankara stayed. Hilltop temples, Sarvajna Pita. I started voyage, hilltop temple. I am very perfect about the particular line where I translated into Kannada, word to word. So he clearly honored Shankara, and you see it started from Vishwamitra. Because he experienced that we have been receiving the knowledge, we have been receiving the intuition from Sun. Then he submitted his prayer, Dhiyo Yona Prachodayata. Dhiyo Yona Prachodayata. Awake my consciousness. After 5,000, 10,000 years, till we have to pray, Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. No, it is awakened. It is awakened. Yajnavalkya will come that one. Yajnavalkya too, after following Vishwamitra, Yajnavalkya tells about that. What is the form of that one? It is the Shweta Shva, Aditya Hridayo. Continuation of Vishwamitra's contribution to this one. Aditya Hridaya. He gives the formation of that one, and it is considered the Aditya Hridaya. Then again, it may be in theoretical level only, it may be in pure science level only, but afterwards Buddha will come here. Buddha tells about the qualities of the particular consciousness. It is calm, eternal calm is there. So Buddha gives the characteristics of the consciousness. Then again come in the particular line Shankaracharya. So he clearly they what it is? Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi. You see the miracle, you see the niyati, and you see the evolution path created by niyati. Allama Prabhu is also should be considered in this line. Because Vishwamitra, in his Purvashrama, Guru was there. But there is no Guru for Vishwamitra, self-realization. But Yajnavalkya, Guru Parampara, Anusthana Parampara. Buddha, no Guru. Shankara, Anusthana Parampara. Come to the Allama Prabhu, during 12th century, Allama Prabhu come in the same line. He tells, is it possible to see in this human body what is expressed by Vishwamitra, characterized by Yajnavalkya, and identified by Shankara and Buddha? Is it possible to see this one? Yes, he clearly mentioned, Buddhalinga Nabi Kamalada Mele Shadangulavan Attidade, Kundillade Kanapodu Maha Prakashava, Chivi Illade Kelapodu Maha Sonadava. If you press the particular point on the above the Nabi Mula, yes, it is possible to see the eternal light without our external eyes. It is possible to hear nada, not the sound, nada, without external ear. So this is the trend. Then come to the Sri Aurobindo in the particular sixth position, no Guru, self-realization is there. He tells what it is our consciousness. It is our consciousness. Is there any scientific proof for this one? Yes, this is the modern question will be there. Is there any scientific proof for your sayings? Yes, Shakala is there. Shakala means, it is in Sanskrita. I have to convert into English, then only it will be understood. Shakala means photon. Photon from the sun. Everywhere in solar system, entire solar system, there is no a nanometer space without Shakala. Photon. Sha is matter, Ka is Brahma, La is Bija Mantratmika. We have to learn personally. It is not possible to express. Some points will be in such a way. Shakala is there, Ka is in center, Atma is in center, Agni is in center, Sha is matter. How it is derived? Ishavashopanishad, Yajnavalkya tells, and Aurobindo indicates about that one. The construction of the language, construction of the words. Ishavashamidam. Isha will consider as a Purusha or Vadaya or Ishvara. No, E is separate, Sha is separate. E and Sha. E is a cosmic vowel. Vowels are cosmic nature. Sha is matter. Isha avasam idam. Isha vasyamidam sarvam. Yat kincha jagatyam jagat. When only a minute part of the E and Sha, energy and matter is there throughout the space, vast and wide space. Within that particular E and Sha, only a minimum portion has appeared in particular form, E and Sha, Ishavashyamidam sarvam, tena tyaktena. How it is created? It eats itself. It eats itself, converted into word, stars, planets, etc. to the time being. But within the matter also, energy is there. E is not only for us Shakti, same E is with the same meaning in Europe, E is equal to MC square. E is equal to MC square. M is matter. C is light. E is equal to, you see the common application of the common characteristics of the language connecting to the Veda, connecting to the, whether it may be in Sanskrit, whether it may be Veda Bhasha or Deva Bhasha. Yes, it is possible to attend several seminars. Sufficient matter is there. So in such a way, Ishavashyamidam sarvam, that E is not only to us, even for everywhere. E is energy. Ikara Rupa, Lalita Sahasranama is there. Ikara Rupa is there. So in such a way, the secret of the Veda, it is not seen by us. Now nodlilla adannಷ್ಟೇ. Now nodlilla adannಂತೆ. ಅದೇ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೆಬುಲಾ ಇಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಟೋಮ್. ತಾರೆ ತಾರೆಗಳು ಮೈಲುಗಲ್ಲುಗಳು, ನೀಹಾರ ಧರ್ಮಛತ್ರ. Srishtaranīga drashtāragitta va bhoma vyoma patra. He is a creator. Yes, if it is our luck, yes, Drishtara, I have to reach the point of Drishtara. Yes, ambition must be there, whether achievement is there or not. So, Srishtaraniga Drishtaragitta, E Bhoma Bhome Patra. So, these are the commentaries through English, that is important. Aurobindo's writings in English only, whether it may be Savitri, whether it may be Life Divine, whether it may be Synthesis of Yoga, all are in English only. But my opinion is, dress is English, soul is Sanskrita, soul is Bharata. So it is very, very, very easy to communicate with that type of English. Then when I started to translate in Savitri in English during 12 years back, then how we will consider this one? How we will touch this particular point? No, it is the soul is ours. Soul is Sanskrita. He is telling about the Veda. He is telling about the Rigveda. He is telling about the Upanishad. Upanishad tells about the cosmology. Upanishad tells about the cosmology only. So, if we know to pulse to that extent, then Aurobindo's language is so easy. There is no secrecy. There is no secrecy. So, in such a way, the connecting to the linguistic pattern, whatever the imposing, whatever the invasion and tornadoes and earthquakes, several already happened during 15th century when Sayana, connecting to the, I will try to touch the application, that means Anushtana Parampara. During 15th century, you see clearly Sayana's comment was necessary, need of that period. During 15th century, you see the events throughout our continent, Bharatakanda. In eastern side, Chaitanya Pantha started during 15th century. In southern side, second page of Veerashaiva, renovation started during 15th. 12th century is the first one, but a renovation during 15th century, it is proved. A renovation of Veerashaiva Pantha, and again southern part, Dasya Pantha, in Maharashtra part, as on today, depending upon as on today's map only. On Maharashtra, Varkari Pantha, in Gujarat, Vaishno Pantha, in Punjab, Sikh Pantha, in Ganga and Yamuna Plateau, Kabir Das and Tulsi Pantha, all are Bhakti Vedanta based on Sayana throughout the India. You see, this is not happened in India only. The same thing happened in Europe also due to the Protestant Catholic conflict was there during 15th century. Shakespeare tried to control the deviation. You see the miracle, you see the open heart of Sri Aurobindo. Shakespeare is honored as Vishwamitra of Europe. You can imagine that. He honored Shakespeare as Vishwamitra of Europe. But unfortunately, Europe is not ready to utter the word of Sri Aurobindo. Let it be. This is known fact. So, whatever happened around the globe, there is no corner to the earth. Only corners are in our mind. There is no corner to the earth. So, whatever the happening in connecting that Veda is for everybody, it is proved during 18th and 19th century. Even they agreed, yes, knowledge is here. Because it is translated into English. But connecting to us, our roots are that we know. But is it possible to reinstall that one? You see the misery. The bonsai is not able to suck the essence of the water and fertilizers from the earth due to the cutting process is continued. So I have to add, we have to convert into alloy. Then I expressed one example of this silver, That silver means, it is called as the electrum in modern language. Okay, I will start from English and I will try to touch with the Sanskrit only. Electrum is there. Electrum is a modern word and it is a combination of, it is an alignment of gold and silver, 4:1 ratio. But remember, it is natural phenomena. It is natural phenomena. That is, it is available on grasslands, and it is available in peacock plumage. That is, the electrum is there. And even it is possible to see the same electrum in Himalaya during dawn and evening. Gold is there, silver is there. So such type of alignment, 4:1 ratio, that was using for the minting the coins during 1000 years, and for the making of the Pratima, Deva Pratima. It is in such electrum position on there. So Aurobindo tells about that one. Electrum is his word, not my word. It is not the contribution of a scientific word. Electrum is that one. That is, electrum means that's the electricity. When it is entered into the matter through the human body, then it is electrum. That is a natural phenomena. That is important. Which are the natural phenomena? If you know how to pulse this one, yes, it is possible to hear the sounds of ants. Hear the sounds of flowers also. Yes, it is possible. I am not imaginative. It is possible. But we have to adjust, or we have to pulse with the same frequency from Parapashanti Madhyama Vaikari. While walking, yes, I have to remember, I am talking with Para. While I'm pouring, without pouring the water to the roots, it is not possible to have the fragrance of flower and the marvelous colors of flower. We must honor the roots. So, by honoring this one, all commentaries, whether it may be by Sayana, whether it may be Shankaracharya, whether it may be Satwalekar in Maharashtra. Satwalekar is written one Veda Bhashya, Rigveda Bhashya, and translation of Samaveda and Atharvana Veda. Translations are clearly mentioned. This is the translation. It is simply surprised me. It is called the Bhashya, but it is not the translation. So translation means why so many limitations are there. I will only one example. Chitta, we know the name Chitta. That means Annamaya, Manomaya, Pranamaya, Chinmaya. We know the stages of 7 stages. Chitta is there, Chiti is there, Dhi is there, Didha is there, Uparatihi is there, Jnapti is there, Prajnapti is there. 7 dimensions are there. Particular, we have been using the particular word in the particular place only. A place for everything in its place. We using, but in English, you see the limitation. We are using in all these levels intellect. We have to prefix some adjective also. We are using only intellect. But you see the 7 layers of this one, 7 dimensions of the same letter, Uparati and Jnapti and Prajnapti. Then while discussing about this type of seminar and etc., we are discussing about the commentary of Veda only. What about the other contribution? That means Lalita Sahasranama, Bhashya is there. It is translated into Kannada and attending everywhere. Then Tara Bhashya is there, written by Vasishtha Ganapati Muni. Then Agni is first letter, but Agni Sahasranama published during 1950 onwards from Sri Samba Dikshita of Gokarna. Agni Sahasranama is there. Recently it is published. So, after 1950, 100 years, completion of the second dimension, new dimension through the English. So, this is the acceleration is there. Rocket speed is there. Rapid movement is there. We are ascending to till reach the cosmic zenith, because it is our target. Because it is our aim. We have to search this one. So, all paths, all the ways and all the methodologies are prepared by Sri Aurobindo. Something we have to, instead of surrendering and try ascending up. If I wish to go ascend, as I start the ascent, I must surrender. To whom? To the Ruta. He is also telling the same thing. It is not my own contribution. Ruta. So surrendering in such a way, yes, it is possible to have the new dimensions of Veda, whether it may be from Shakta Pantha or whether it may be Kashmir Shaipantha. Pratyabhidya Vradiyam is there. Not yet discussed everywhere, anywhere. Pratyabhidya Vradiyam is there. Sanat Kumara Samhita is there. One best book is there, Sadhana Samaru, published in West Bengal. But a copy is not available. Sadhana Samaru is the best example for this one, because I am telling this particular Sadhana Samaru due to the original place of Sri Aurobindo. He is from West Bengal. Krishna is there, Kali is there, So Aurobindo tells about the Krishna and Kali, Mahashakti, Mahamaya, everything is there. So he is second form of Uttara Yogi. With all this one, the Lakshmana Rekha is pinching me. So I will try to conclude this one. What I have been receiving, we have been receiving everything from the nature. So we should resubmit that one. One Shikarani Chandas Shankaracharya sloka is there. Pradeepa Jwala Birtivasakara Nirajana Vidhi Sudha Sutesh Chandro Palajalala Vairarga Rachana. Yes, we have been receiving fire from sun. Yes, we are converting it to Niranjana and making the Arati Surya. We are collecting the water from Jaladhi and we are submitting the same in the Tarpana. So in such a way, whatever the words, whatever the ideas, whatever the Vani, it is blessings of God Mother. So I submitting the same words to you and to Mother. Namaskar.